AATA for telling the truth about why I ended my engagement to my ex's parents and grandparents. I, 26F, was engaged for more than a year, but called it off in October. My family and friends knew, but not a lot in my ex's family and friends knew. His parents had grown frustrated by the chaos in their family that to them seemed to follow the end of our engagement, and they and my ex's grandparents approached me to ask why I'd called everything off. This is so messy and I feel dumb for not worrying about it, but I'll explain what happened and what I told them. So my ex's brother and his wife were trying to have a baby for a while and failed. Not long after X and I got engaged, his brother and SL asked if my ex would donate. They wanted to turkey baster it and act like his brother was the biofather, but they'd be honest with the kid. My ex and I talked about it and I was fine with it. I helped him get the samples and his brother would come and collect them and take them to his wife. It took quite a few, but it worked. Only when she got pregnant finally she started acting weird toward me. She was jealous. Like, clearly jealous. She made snarky comments toward me and glared at me when I'd see her. This was going on for a few weeks. When X and I were shown the scan photos, she looked pissed that he was hugging me while we looked. Then she came to the house when I was alone, and she accused me of coming between the brothers and wanting her child to grow up an only child. Like this was seriously out of nowhere. It made me feel off about things, and I asked her why she was acting like a jealous girlfriend or mistress. She lost her cool and told me I needed to back off. I confronted my ex and he played dumb. He said he had no idea why she was behaving that way. But I didn't buy it, and then his brother asked me if I thought his wife was being weird with my ex. I said yep. We both confronted them, and she asked why it mattered how she'd gotten pregnant as long as they got the result they wanted. Ex's brother almost attacked my ex was saying it wasn't like that, and the turkey baster method wasn't working, and it was all about his brother, and how nothing else happened but in and out. He really thought we'd buy that. I walked away from him that night, and I gave back my ring. X tried to fight for me to forgive him, but I just felt foolish for agreeing to begin with. I don't know what's going on with the brother and her. I didn't stay in touch. But I told X's parents and grandparents that X slept with his brother's wife, and that it got messy because of the baby. They thanked me for my honesty and apologized for asking me. And then a few days later my ex DM'd me on Instagram and asked why I had to mess with his family like that, and he said I effed his brother over more than he already had. I blocked him. It was a second account I forgot about. But I feel bad if I highlighted what his brother's dealing with before he was ready to tell anyone. Ida?